Ashley A.
I'm Ariel.
And we're
So Due for Two.
And you were just listening to
Sexy, Free, and Single
by Super Junior.
Yes! Okay, so we were waiting for this forever. And as soon as it came out, we were excited.
Okay, so let's talk about, first of all, the title of
Yes.
this. So it's called Sexy, Free, and Single.
So we think this sounds like a classified ad.
Yeah, and now this is going to be intensified by Woo Young.
Woo Young, yeah, 23 male and single.
Oh my god.
So apparently there's like a trend, guys.
Yeah, so if you, like, clearly these guys are looking for dates.
Girls.
Now we need to talk about the next line in that song.
Okay.
Sexy, free, and single, and ready to
Bingo.
bingo.
Okay, now when I first heard this, I thought they were saying ready to mingle.
Yeah.
And that made more sense to me.
To us.
Because it was like, it's an English speaker, because mingle, like you're ready to like find a girl. Ready to bingo.
Now, what do you think of when someone says bingo, Ari?
Old ladies playing bingo.
I literally think of, like, church bingo, maybe for, like, a fundraiser.
Okay, but bingo also has a sexual connotation in the United
Does it?
States. I think so.
Oh, I don't know.
This dance, like, right? Doesn't it have a sexual connotation?
Is that what's going on in this video? You guys can tell us what bingo means here. Okay, does it mean 80-year-old, like, oh, I just got bingo? Or is it sexual?
I mean, look at that. Like, that'd be sexual. Anyway, it's not the most logical English insertion we've ever had in a song, but it's funny. And we love them, so we'll say it.
Alright, so let's talk about the clothing. Now, the clothing,
Yes.
obviously, right away is, like, a big part of this video. And for us, I think what makes, like, K-pop so interesting, one of the big things, is clothing. So you've got a lot of looks going on here. And it's all sort of under the backdrop of really architectural sets. So they have, like, really triangular sets. There's interesting, like, hexagon.
And I would say there isn't a plot to this
No.
music video. It's really just them dancing and cool backgrounds.
Yeah, exactly.
But what's interesting about, like, the fashion, so yeah, we start with, like, a real leather look. Like, really intense. I think we've seen this trend a lot. We've been talking about it.
Yeah, and I think, too, the big thing here is, like, these big statement necklaces.
Oh, my gosh.
And, like, even if they're, like, topless, like,
They have giant necklaces.
They have giant necklaces.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. And then you have, like, sort of this urban, sort of, like, distressed, grungy
like
look.
baggy.
Yeah,
but
and
still fitted.
And we just watched, like, their comeback stage.
Yeah.
And we saw that the look that they took from that, from the video, was, like, the distressed, sort of, like, grungy look.
Yeah, which is
we
probably
liked,
the most, like, weather appropriate, because
Yeah.
I don't think you could wear leather.
We were saying that because they were, like, sweating super bad in the comeback stage. And can you imagine if they would have been in the leather? Like, it would have been
But they all
interesting.
sweat so prettily.
Yeah, it was, like, glistening off Itook's chest. It was.
It was.
It really was. I'm not like.
It was like Twilight.
Okay, so maybe our favorite part of this video with their fashion was them walking in these, like, they're all in suits, black shirts. Some
We kind of, as much as we love crazy fashion, we tend to love the really classic, like, structured line.
Yeah, it's like kind of traditional.
They all look good in a suit.
They all had different kind of looks on, though. It was sort of a black look and, like, with varying degrees of dressy black suitedness, you know what I mean? Sort of interesting look in that sense.
But we like that a lot.
Yeah, definitely one of the things we want to mention, and, like, what we've noticed is kind of a big trend in these big band, these big boy groups, is that they don't have any girls in the video.
Yeah.
When there's usually, like, one or two, sometimes, like, we just watched the one with Junsu, and there's obviously girls in that, and guys as well. But, I mean, I guess they don't really need other people, because there's so many of them. But it's sort of interesting to us to watch a music video like this without really, like, it's just dancing. So to get on to dancing, obviously the dancing's excellent in this. I feel like...
I mean, this is a great dance song. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite. I think now I can say this is going to be my favorite dance song of the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it really seems like it has, like, dances that people are going to follow.
Yeah.
It's really interesting dance moves. I mean, in the middle of it, we saw sort of, like, line dancing.
Yeah, they kind of do, like, a traditional, like, line dance.
Yeah, like, country line dance here.
I mean, maybe it's not a line dance, but
that looked like a line dance does.
If you grew up in Pennsylvania, it's a line dance.
And obviously, like, we thought it was really interesting, too. Even though the dances were sort of, like, each one of them got to shine dancing-wise in, like, different ways. I mean, obviously, like,
Eunhook really stood
out. Really stood out for us as a really good dancer in this one.
And then we have Dunghae was great. I mean, Eunhook is just really compelling as a dancer.
Like,
when you see him on variety shows, he's so funny. But in this one,
he really draws you in, I feel like. And
charisma.
Also, one of the parts that we didn't like, and really the only thing we didn't like in this video, is they do this kind of weird thing where they freeze frame them all, like, kind of jumped up.
It felt a little too artsy. For this, I don't know. Anyway, this also happened in the Woo Young video. There's like a freeze. I don't know. I'm not really. We're not on board. We just love them, so that's enough for us.
So totally awesome. Go listen to this song. I'm sure the whole world is gonna be listening.
Yeah, and there's also like two topless, Itook and Chuan.
Really?
Really? That's all we need from
life. What
life.
more can we get?
Yeah, I mean, Siwon could be topless more often and we'd be happy, but...
Do you feel vulgar saying that?
I feel a little vulgar, but he's our age, so I don't feel so bad.
Okay. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.